All right, and it's so cold out there, you want to probably wear a couple sweaters, actually.
Yes.
Maybe a couple ugly sweaters.
Ugly sweaters. You know, I like to call them festive sweaters. I don't want them to feel bad that they're ugly.
Yeah.
So they're festive.
They're
ugly, festive sweaters.
Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, so those types of parties have become really popular, and this morning we're out at Goodwill taking a look at what they have there. We're joining News 10's Molly Trotter live right now. Hey, Molly.
Dave, Whitney, obviously what you can see that I have on and in my hands, these are original ugly Christmas sweaters that I have on, but we're going to get a little bit crazier here this morning and also showing you how to make one yourself if you want to do that for this holiday season. But first, let's go ahead and check out your weather with Liz.
Thanks, Molly. And you know what? It may not be a bad idea to throw on one of those festive sweaters because they're warm, and you're going to need as much warmth as you can get over the next couple of days.
And a live look at some ugly Christmas sweaters, where you can find them over at Goodwill. News 10's Molly Trotter. We'll have more on that growing trend and how to make your own.
Yes, those have become very popular.
They have been.
They're very festive. We'll say they're festive.
Festive instead of ugly.
Ugly.
That's so nice.
Sweaters.
So sincere. Those poor sweaters. Feeling bad for the sweaters, but I want to wear a lot of them. It's so cold out there, folks. How about putting something over your skin like an ugly Christmas sweater? Actually, Google search actually says that searching for ugly Christmas sweaters has gone up 30% this year.
Well, people doing their research, I guess, and we're going over to Goodwill to check out what they have. News 10's Molly Trotter is joining us there live this morning. Hey, Molly.
Dave and Whitney, we're exploring all options when it comes to ugly Christmas sweaters this morning. As you can see, I was wearing a traditional one earlier. This one, not so traditional. We got a cat on here, some tinsel, just a little bit of everything. But with me is Julie. Now, Julie, why have ugly Christmas sweaters become such a trend?
Well, we can attribute it back to Bill Cosby. That's where they say the, those wild sweaters from the 80s. And I think it was a nostalgia for those sweaters we wore back in the 80s and the 90s that were really festive. And probably about 10 years ago, it became a craze amongst the college set and the young 20 professional set. And with the advent of Facebook and Pinterest with people sharing it, it just became a bigger craze. And for us at Goodwill, we started noticing that we had to start making racks of, we call them festive sweaters, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The ugly Christmas sweater, we can't say that to a donor who's given us, something that might have been from Christmas past. But it's become, on all of our 14 stores, we have sections, everywhere from Klamath Falls to Roseburg, and I'm definitely here. People are, when are you going to put them out? And we start putting them out in early November, and it's really hard to keep the authentic ones on the shelf. So we sometimes like to show you how you can DIY yourself, which I think we're going to show you here a little bit later this morning. But it's every day there's something new on the rack, but come back. But yeah, they are hard to keep on the shelf because everyone, from their corporate Christmas party to your family Christmas parties, they have the ugly or the festive Christmas sweater contest.
Yeah, like you said, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So this might be, extravagant to one person, but somebody else might just be hideous. You at home might just be like, oh my gosh, why is there a cat? Why is there a mouse? That's what I was wondering when I put it on this morning. So coming up here in a few minutes, we actually are going to show you how you can make your own ugly festive sweater this morning. So we'll have that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, we need to get some of those Santa hats.
Yeah, we do.
It'd be
a great compliment, maybe with an ugly Christmas sweater.
That's right. It's that time of year. Those parties have gotten so popular, and Goodwill says its stock will sell out probably in a matter of hours. Really, wow, hours. And
look at that hat.
News 10's Molly Trotter is joining us live with more on these sweaters. Hey, Molly.
Dave, Whitney, I'm getting all gussied up for my Christmas party. I don't know where I'm going, what party I'm going to, but I got a cowboy theme going. I got a tree skirt as a skirt, and a nice little cowboy hat with a nice pretty flower on it. But right now we're going to talk about how you can make your own festive sweater for a party that you may be going to. And with me is Susie. Now, Susie, how can they do that?
I'll tell you what, Molly, the exciting thing about Goodwill is we have so many fabulous pre-made festive sweaters, but sometimes it doesn't fit your personality. So we've got lots of other ideas for how you can craft your own. You really just need a glue gun. This is an example that we did. I'm calling this, it's a theme. I think a great party idea is have everybody make a sweater. Maybe it's their favorite holiday, their favorite movie, maybe it's their favorite book. So this one, I'm calling it Over the River and Through the Woods. And it was simply a rug we cut up. Another idea, you could be a Dr. Seuss fan and look at this. I say, Horton, here's a who. I pulled the stuffing out of Horton. He told me it didn't hurt. But here it is, ready to go. And I think that's the exciting thing. This is a lot of fun for everyone, but it's also funding programs for people with barriers to employment. So every time you donate or shop, you're changing someone's life. And how better in the holidays to give all year long by getting someone a job in the community.
There you go. And so you can, it's just as easy as that. Like, you can cut up a rug, or you can get some tinsel, you know, more glitter the better. You can get little Christmas balls. But coming up here in a few minutes, I am actually working on my own Christmas sweater. I'm not going to show you what it looks like on the front yet. So I'm going to have that towards the end of the show so you can see what I've created here this morning. So we'll have that coming up in just a little bit. Good morning, everyone. This morning we're at Goodwill talking about festive attire, and we've been talking about ugly Christmas sweaters, but now we're taking it to another level. Susie, what level are we taking it to?
We're taking it to the executive office level. Now, I want to know who wouldn't want to meet us under the mistletoe, but you look like you're going nightclubbing. I think you can dance all the way to New Year's.
You know, I probably could. I don't know if this dress would make it to New Year's. We got a busy holiday season ahead. So what made you decide to wear this?
We were just saying, you know, why does it always have to be a sweater? Some people aren't comfortable dressing down. They want that executive office look, you know, the bank president look at the office party. So we're like, why not just extend how you can do the festive look, turn it into a whole new area, a whole new direction of how to dress up.
Absolutely. Well, now let's take a look at my festive sweater that I made a little bit earlier. I chose a green one. Green's my favorite color, and it looks like we have it's a snow bunny theme because, you know, in honor of the snow that's coming, I really like the green theme. I like, you know, little bunnies, of course, they're cute, and you got to have the red bow to tie it in to get that red and green theme. So this is the sweater that I made earlier here this morning. So if you want more information on how to create your own, or you can come down here to Goodwill and hope to find some, because again, those sell out pretty quickly. You can always come down here.
Whole assortment still waiting for your parties.
All right, great. Thanks, Susie. So we want to thank you for joining us this morning, and back to you guys in the studio.
Wow. Hey, thank you, Molly. I like that executive look. You need to really spruce up your
I look like
jacket.
a fool. I need to get that
like
executive Christmas look.
And I never thought of the sweater dress either.
Yes, good idea.
The festive sweater dress.
Yeah.